want to know about the challenges that you faced and how did you overcome them? I'm quite sure there'll be so many challenges you faced, yeah?
I am very tempted to ask which one. But, so I think...
Which one was the hardest one for you to accept and then overcome?
I think so. So today, Tapchief is very different from when we started. What it was, right? So when we started in 2016, it was an advice platform where anybody could kind of come onto the platform, say I'm looking for, let's say, financial help. I'm looking to understand product management, marketing, whatever they wish, and schedule a telephonic consultation with a domain expert, right? So we built that for close to 18 months. We've done 10,000 hours plus of conversations, etc., etc. But somewhere we kept feeling that we're not fulfilling the core mission of what we started, which was that we want to empower people to make money independently, right? And have viable incomes, freelancing, consulting, etc., etc., with actual businesses, and kind of support that entire journey, right, from taxes to everything, right? Now, when we started with what Tapchief started off as, we were doing okay. We were helping people make money, but what our users kept coming back and telling us is that, Shashank, I understood what we need to do, but I don't have any way to kind of go out and execute what I've learned from the experts. So how do I do that, right? Can the platform help? So slowly one thing led to another, and we decided, okay, we're going to enable this as well. So today, Tapchief empowers over 100,000 professionals to kind of work independently, right from getting opportunities on the platform to using our technology and services in terms of taxation, legal, being able to showcase their expertise at the storefront, and so on and so forth. So our goal is to reach, like in the next 4 to 5 years, have 1 million professionals earning 10 lakhs a year on our platform.
It's 90,000 now, right?
Yeah, we have about 100,000 right now. To enable them to earn like 10 lakhs a year off our platform. So that's the goal. Because we believe that that's where the world is headed, that's where the future of work is headed, where both organizations as well as individuals want to work differently. And there's a new class of professionals who want to work in that manner.
So, independently mostly.
Exactly. So that's the work-life balance, and that's the kind of realm of possibility we are enabling. So, a lot of times when people ask me what is Tapchief, like, is it a gig platform, is it a freelancing platform, etc., etc., a lot of labels they assign. I tell them, we're a lifestyle company. We're trying to empower a lifestyle. It's, now that could be gigs, that could be projects, consultations, etc. Actually, what we care about is how does the person want to work? How does the business want to work? And we empower this lifestyle, right? So today, if let's say somebody like Unilever own employs about 100,000 people, can 10,000 of them be independent? Which could be a huge flip to the economy, to a lot of opportunities, and I think reduce Bangalore traffic significantly because people are no longer traveling to offices every morning, right? They're working from their homes, they're working from cafes, and I think that's bound to happen in a country in such a large market like India. I think, we just hope to be the flag bearers of that.
Brilliant, that is awesome. You've got an amazing vision, and I'm quite sure you're going to make that come true because you do have that, the grit, the persistency, and the perseverance, to go ahead and achieve that. With your story, I'm so amazed. You're 26 and you're really doing amazing work, which is so brilliant.
Thank you.
And on that note, I really want to ask you more about funding.
Sure.
How exactly did you go about getting about 50 investors for Tapchief, and one being Vijay Shekhar of Paytm? So I really want to know more about that, if you could help our viewers with that.
Yeah, so, I get asked a lot because of the 50 investors. But I think with us...
Sorry to interrupt, but it's really hard for most of the people I meet. They'd be like, we cannot just find investors. We just can't get even one investor. So I was amazed to know this fact, that you've got 50 on board. So how did you do that?
So, I'll try to simplify.
Yeah, please.
And the simplest answer is that we were persistent in reaching out to people who are way smarter than us and asking them, what can we do better? this is what we're trying to achieve. Here's where we are. Here's where we want to be. What, in your opinion, can we do better in order for us to get there? This is the question I think I've asked all 250 people. Right? And of course, each one of them come with different vivid experiences. So each one of them had their own takes. Somebody said it could improve product. Somebody said it could improve the brand. Somebody said it could improve the overall proposition. Somebody said, this is how you run the team in order to become more efficient, etc., etc. Now, I think the most important aspect with fundraising, and this is what I just kind of took you through, is that we asked this question way before we wanted to raise money.
Okay.
And I think that's what people get wrong.
And what is that way before, like what would be
I think
a couple of months?
Some cases more than a year.
More than a year.
And I think that's what I think a lot of entrepreneurs and founders get wrong when it comes to raising money, especially from angel investors. So I keep quoting this example, right? Assume you're walking on the road, on 100 feet road in Bangalore, and for some reason you lost your phone, you lost your wallet, and you need to get home, you need to get your wife here, right? And you go walk up to anybody, right? There's Starbucks, there's affluent people all over in Bangalore.
Right.
You walk up to anybody, convince them that they need to give you 500 rupees to get home.
Right.
I can assure you, you speak to 10 people, 9 will not even hear you out.
True.
They'll say leave.
True.
Because you're appearing as scamster.
Right.
So, great that as an entrepreneur you're trying to build something or solving a problem. But if you think that you can walk into meeting number 1 and say, hey, this is what I'm building, give me money, I think you don't come across as the best guy.
Absolutely, that's
right?
so true.
I think
So
people
true.
are way more receptive to helping somebody out, and especially entrepreneurs love helping other entrepreneurs out.
Right.
And sharing their wisdom. What you're trying to do with the show, people are so many people are up for it simply because they love sharing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's what you need to do with your prospective investors or potential investors. And when you decide that, okay, this is the time, I want to raise money, this is how much I want to raise, this is what I'm going to use it for, etc., etc. When you have that clarity because the business has grown and so on, then more often than not, most of these guys, you can send a WhatsApp message saying that this is what I'm doing, can you please pitch in? And that's how I raised 50 people. Where I've closed most of these conversations on WhatsApp calls, on WhatsApp messages, right? A lot of those screenshots which I still have and continue to have.
Right.
Because they serve as a memory. Because the more interesting part is actually the conversations before that. Right? How can we build a better team? How can we build a better
I'll tell you one thing, most people they miss out on this part of communication. They miss out on communicating with people, which plays a major role in building up their company, which you successfully did.
To a degree.
Yeah.
Lots more to do, but yes, to a degree.
But you did communicate with people, and most entrepreneurs, they kind of feel that they should just keep their ideas to themselves, and they don't put it across.
Yeah,
they don't communicate.
That's a myth, I would say.
Yeah.
Which thankfully are debunking in many ways. But it's definitely a myth. I don't think you can literally keep something in a shell and suddenly it comes out to be a success. No. So the best way to raise money is go ask people that this is what I'm trying to build. Tell me where I can get better. And you would be surprised the number of people who reply to those cold emails, cold WhatsApp tags, etc.
That one extra effort, that one extra step which is going to take you a long way.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. I totally loved this conversation with you, Shashank.
Likewise.
And I really wish you all the best for your journey ahead. At this age, you're doing so amazingly well. I'm just waiting to see you when you turn 30. I'm just waiting to see what exactly this man is up to. So yeah, thank you so much for having this brilliant conversation. Before I let you go, I really want to ask you, what is that one thing that you broke free of in your life, a personal challenge that you had to break free of as an entrepreneur?
Okay. So, as I said, right, the backgrounds I come from or any of my co-founders come from, we are very, very far off business, right? If you've grown up as a Bangalore kid in the 90s, the famous kind of advice you get from every relative, including your parents, is that, beta, go do engineering.
Yeah.
And once you're done with engineering, go join Infosys.
Yes.
Right? I think it's a very common one. I think I'm cliched one. I'm re-quoting. But that was what all of us got largely. I think when I was young, sometime I asked who built Infosys. I would rather be that guy. It was a very naive 10-year-old boy kind of question. But I think what we broke free of is that in many ways that, you know,
the mindset of
because so, and what we're trying to do with Tapchief as well is largely that, because we started Tapchief and said we'll empower people to kind of earn incomes independently, because when we were in college and, you know, we were about to build this, the conventional wisdom was that the only way you can make money is, or earn a viable income, is by doing a job, right? There were no other options. So I think that's what I would consider, not just me, but all three of us as co-founders have broken free of, is to come out of that mindset and say, no, A, we can turn job givers as opposed to job seekers. B, people who have kind of had shown that guts and grit to kind of come out of these jobs and say, I'll do something independently, let's build things which empower them. Right? I think both of those I would consider what we did for ourselves individually, and two, what we're trying to do through Tapchief to hopefully thousands and millions in the years to come.
Brilliant, awesome. And one message that you'd like to give the viewers today? Entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, especially in their 20s.
Solve good problems. Work with people you enjoy. Don't work with people you don't enjoy. Don't work on problems you don't think are interesting to you. And you keep doing those two things persistently. I think the rest, the accolades, the shows, everything will follow. That's my take.
Oh, awesome, brilliant. Thank you so much, Shashank. Totally loved it.
Thank you so much.
Loved it. And alright guys, well, this was such an amazing conversation which we just had with Shashank, and I totally loved it. I'm quite sure you guys are going to love it, and if you do, please comment, you know, whatever questions you have, and we will be more than happy to answer that. Do like and subscribe to our channel and share this to as many as you can.